my name is Tommy, and today I'm going to talk to you about my experiences of Japan, and if you ever get the opportunity to live there, you should. One of the benefits of being in the military is their opportunity to explore other parts of the world. During my career, I have been to Cuba, Guam, Arizona, New Mexico, Pakistan, Iraq, Kuwait, and Hawaii, and also Japan. Growing up as a New York native, I have never imagined living and visiting all these places. But as the one place that holds the greatest memories is Japan. In this speech, I will share my experiences of Japan's people, food, culture. Japan may be small in size, but they are really big in heart. Although Japan is a small island country, it is filled with many, many people. However, the people of Japan are kind and generous. Before arriving in Japan in 2007, I have never encountered living in a foreign country or experienced living in Asian culture. Quickly after my arrival, I have learned that people are very courteous and helpful. They are also very punctual, and they expect the same of you when keeping appointments or meetings. They are also very well-mannered, hardworking, efficient, and polite. One thing I did find very interesting about the people of Japan is that they are conformists. They dress and look alike. They do not want to break the norm of looking different. The idea is very different than in America, where we strive to be different and unique. And talking about different and unique is the food. I was a little nervous about going to Japan because I was very unsure about the food. All I really knew about Japan is sushi and rice and didn't know anything else about it. But shortly after living there, I learned that I loved the food. Not all of it, but most. Since Japan is surrounded by water, seafood is very common. I have never seen shrimp and scallops as big as I did in Japan. They are at least 3 times the size of the States and very cheap. I did not eat the sushi. I didn't go to the sushi restaurants where plates of sushi would circulate on rotating tracks and customers grab what they wanted to eat. Also, you can find scallops and clams everywhere. In Japan, rice is a very common dish, but so are noodles. One of my favorite dishes is ramen. Before living there, I had eaten instant ramen sold for 20 cents at the grocery store. But the real stuff from Japan is amazing and blows it out of the water. Ramen houses are scattered all over the area and are especially favorite spots during the fall and winter. Making ramen is a complex tradition where each cook has mastered his or her own technique of seasoning of the broth. The noodles are also cooked in boiling water and placed in a huge bowl. Then it's submerged the savory taste and the broth and extended with vegetables or meat. The ramen is delicious, never ending, and should be slurped to show your satisfaction of it. I do miss it. Moreover, Japan are really tasty snacks, treats, and candles. I really enjoyed going to the grocery stores and buying random items, knowing that they would really were, and pleasantly surprised after eating them. The produce there is huge, fresh, and delicious. Strawberries and apples are abnormally large. And the McDonald's there is 100 times better than the States. Whenever I craved American food, I went to Mickey D's and gobbled down a Big Mac or 2. It was so fresh and looked exactly like the picture. They also had a yummy shrimp burger that may not sound appealing, but it was amazing. Besides learning about food, I was surrounded by their culture. In Japan, shoes are taken off to keep houses clean. Japanese people are very cleanly. Shoes are also pointed away from the door because they believe the shoes pointed towards the house will lead to ghosts to enter. Japanese people are superstitious and believe in spirits, both good and bad. The local people there also ask permission to walk through wooded forest areas to not disrespect or disturb any spirits living in the area. Otherwise, a bad spirit may follow them to their home. Since Japan is geographically small and limited in space, Japanese homes are very small and built upward. Homes there are generally about 800 square feet. Within the home, they have communal bathtubs where the entire family bathes in the tub. Fathers bathe first, the mothers and children. They also keep on the floor mats and do not have locks on their front doors. Japan is very safe. The Japanese also value the technology like we do. Cell phones are essential in their lifelines as well. In closing, Japan is really interesting in a different place. The people, food, and culture make the experience worthwhile. When I look back on my stay there, I hold many good, fond memories of Japan. Japan will always be special and remembered, and you should give it a try. Thank you.